Hey guys, I'm Mark Scott, and thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. Got a quick one for you this week, but a very important one. I'm going to tell you about the dumbest internet marketing mistake that I have ever made in all the time that I have been doing voiceover, and I tell you this in hopes that you will not make that same mistake. Marketing is obviously one of the most popular subjects that I talk about, and that is because it's one of the questions that I am asked the most about. How do I market? What do I market? Everybody wants to know about marketing their voiceover business, and obviously that makes sense. If we're not marketing, if we're not letting people know that we're out there, there's not going to be any work walking through the door. Now, I am a big fan of taking the initiative and using the internet to try and find leads. Yes, you can use casting sites and you can go out and you can do those auditions, but I like to go out there and try to find my own work and develop relationships with my own clients. Eliminate the middleman. So, I spend an awful lot of time on Google doing searches for potential voiceover prospects. And you can do this in a number of different ways. Let's say, for example, that you're a big fan of voicing radio commercials. So you start doing searches for production companies that create radio commercials. As you find their websites, find their contact information, you get in touch with them, maybe you make a phone call, or you send an email to them to try and introduce yourself and see if you can get a conversation going. Here is the dumbest mistake that I ever made while doing internet marketing for voiceover. I did a search on Google, came up with all of the results, and without even thinking, I clicked on a Google ad. That Google ad took me to the website of a particular company, and I used their contact form on their website to get in touch with them and offer them my voiceover services. The response that I got back from them was not exactly a positive one because they realized that I had clicked a Google ad. So in essence, they paid for me to get in touch with them and try to sell them my voiceover services. Not a smart move and a really, really effective way to make sure that you're probably never going to work with that client again. So that's the dumbest marketing move that I have ever made, clicking on a Google ad instead of just copying the website URL and pasting it into my browser. That's one that you're going to want to think about the next time that you are searching for leads and getting in touch with them through Google. So what do you guys think? What's the dumbest marketing move that you have ever made? If you got a story that you'd like to share so that we can avoid the same embarrassment, get down below and share it in the comments. I'd love to get a dialogue going. Don't forget, you can look me up on Facebook and Twitter. You can also check out my blog at marcscottvoiceover.com for plenty of free voiceover advice. And speaking of voiceover advice, want more of that? Check out my newsletter and get signed up at newsletter.marcscottvoiceover.com.